Brosplay! Welcome back to How to Pick Up a Cat. Usually...
What?
With both hands!
That's how to pick up a cat. Oh boy.
Okay. Fire ahead. I was really hoping that next one was also going to be a joke.
Yeah, the good people of the internet have been giving us lots of feedback.
Oh my goodness. Imagine one day you find out that you were on this show in such perfect order.
I would actually be so impressed if that person connected all those dots and was able to tell us about it.
Why not?
Would honestly probably have to give them a shout out and maybe even invite them for an episode. I'm kidding. It would be logistically such a nightmare. Odds are they live in another country.
That's true.
But a shout out.
But a shout out nonetheless. Did you see that?
You can dive way too far upstairs. Like, don't tell me that wouldn't crush your neck.
No. But it would crush your soul.
You don't have a soul. You don't even have a humanity.
Oh, actually I do. I don't have my humanity, but I have a humanity. If that makes any sense. Get the fuck out of here.
It doesn't, but for this game it does.
This is the first time you get to see dogs.
Is that poison?
Yes. Oh no, maybe it's frenzy. It's something bad.
So it's essentially the game's version of rabies.
It's watch out is what it is. Oh, I just remembered something.
It's watch out, hey!
Hey, that's really interesting. Dice, or Andrew Clay, created a character named Dice that kinda overshadowed Andrew Clay, and now he essentially always plays Dice Clay.
His name, if you ask virtually anyone what his name is, they'll tell you it's Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah.
It's almost become his middle name because it's such a powerful moniker.
It is a powerful moniker. Is a fucking sweet word.
Yeah, dude. It's also like one of the best examples of somebody literally becoming their character.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Hidden staircase.
Oh, and more next time on Hidden Staircase.
They should put up signs, you know, like those hidden driveway things, just to make sure you don't fucking go falling down through those boxes.
I mentioned on a previous episode that he has this key. Ooh, a box. I need a box.
Wow, we have a lot of weapons we're not utilizing.
No, that's sell. Sorry, that was buy.
Oh.
That's what he has. But something I don't like about this game is there are weapons, and I haven't even any examples. Morningstar. Fucking sweet, cool-ass weapon. But it's got no follow-through.
Oh.
It's just swing. Swing, 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 swing. While as the short sword is swing, follow through, follow through. And what's really interesting is that I figured this out. I don't know if it'll work with the short sword, but it works with the long sword, so trust me. If you go... What the fuck was that, I think? Okay, yeah, so there's... Yeah, okay, yeah. So there's two. There's the right swing and the left swing, and those are just that's just consecutive. I'm trying to stay away from this guy because if you hit him, you will never get to vend from him again.
Yeah, just
the game is over.
Maybe go to the roof and show some enemies how you do your combos.
Yeah. So you got the and then with the heavy, you got the jab and the upward attack. But if you swing and no, it doesn't work. Jab and then it does the left attack, while as the first is the right attack. Isn't that interesting?
Whoa.
Yeah, so you can.
So they've actually thought about where your character's standing.
Yeah, and the combinations of different things.
That's almost as fascinating as
Joe Rogan?
Well, I guess. But I was gonna say it's almost as fascinating as the combat in all the Batman games.
Yeah.
Like, I guess we didn't play Arkham Knight, but in Arkham City, is it?
Yeah.
The combinations and the fluidity to the combat doesn't even make sense to me. The ability of them to create actual combat in a virtual world, like it made so much more sense than I expected it to. You usually assume that the game's gonna have, like this, moves that you do, moves that they do, certain ways they interact.
Mm-hmm.
But nuances, those are the really hard things to do.
Yeah, it's one of the smoothest games ever, the Batman series. Also, they did a Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor game. It's pretty sweet.
You've told me about the Shadow of Mordor. Is that a hack and slash game or?
It's Batman with Lord of the Rings tacked onto it, or yeah, it's it's kind of there's a lot about it that's really like they didn't try too hard to go away from their original style.
Well, you mean the original style of like just the
press Y to counter, X to do attacks. Here's your stealth opportunities. Like it's still a neat game. It's very smooth. It's really fun, but it gets repetitive very fast.
Yeah, it's hard to be fresh and interesting, but I feel like with Lord of the Rings, you would actually even have maybe more options than with Batman because you have so many different enemies.
The cool thing about what I love about Lord of the Rings is the voice acting is just like every time the thing about that game is the commanders. So there's these enemies that are like special enemies and you get extra stuff for killing them. But if you fail, if they kill you, they get stronger.
So it's even harder to come back and kill them?
So it's even harder to kill them. And
do
then,
they lose health? Or sorry, do they,
no, they just
remain where they are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they keep getting stronger and stronger and stronger. It's really fucking weird.
So sometimes you have to come back, get a hit, die. Come back, get a hit on him, die.
No. Like, his health doesn't stay the same.
Oh, his health resets?
Yep.
I think I actually remember playing that, or maybe a similar game. It's a great concept. It can be extremely frustrating, but it's a great concept.
I love these guys because I saw what they turn into in the third game. See the way that they wave at you, they charge and they do that.
Whoa!
In the third game, they wave charge at you, then belly flop and explode.
Whoa!
So much cooler in the third game. And so when I saw these, I'm like, oh, this is the early belly floppers.
Yeah, the fire that the way they wave it around when they run at you is actually really confusing. I like it.
Actually, really high damage. Like these guys have killed me before.
Yeah, well, it's cool because you can't really tell when they're going to attack because of the way they wave it.
Yeah, they are really weird. I love this area because it's the dead end.
Oh.
It just feels like it was going somewhere.
It really felt like it was going somewhere.
Maybe it does. Who fucking knows? The amount of times that this game surprised me and linked me back to a place that I've already been.
That weird kind of distraction is actually, that's how Michael Page fights. We talked about him in Crackdown a bit. He moves his shoulders in really weird ways, like he's showboating or dancing, but it's because you won't notice when he goes to wind up and throw a punch because his arms are already in motion.
Neat.
So it confuses your brain and you can't just look for those little twitches like you're normally expecting.
I want you to get the experience of this game and in this moment.
You're gonna get rolled by something, aren't you?
What are you talking about? This game would never throw things at you that you wouldn't expect. Holy shit! All the fucking doors are open! Oh no!
I was just gonna say, a big boulder rolled down the hill and smashed us in the face. I'm pretty sure I expect about anything.
I love these guys. They're one of the only guys who dodge. And if they crit you hardcore. If they get behind you, oh, they fuck you up.
I like that enemies can crit you too.
I love the games like that. I love games that make you feel like you're playing a multiplayer game with just structured enemy decisions.
Yeah, like the enemies use Estus flasks.
Look at that, he fucking countered me!
Oh, Jesus.
He fucking countered me!
And they're teaming up on you?
Yeah, I don't even know how you're supposed to get around that shit other than like jumping like that.
Well, the enemies can also guard break you.
They can too, yeah, it's pretty intense.
When you think about, I mean, I know this is comparing this to a really old-ass game, but when you compare it to like a Dark Alliance where your block lasts infinitely, it just seems really neat that enemies actually have tricks up their sleeve.
I love when you introduce an element to a player constantly, and you're not afraid to wait until later in the game. I believe Mario Galaxy actually throws things at you in the last few levels, and that is not to say that what Assassin's Creed did was okay, because they didn't throw a new idea at you. They just shit on the bed.
You're talking about the first game.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't talk about the first game.
And then they break the style that you think, oh well, this time maybe I'm gonna walk forward and then it's gonna break. No, it opens up first before you go past it.
It would have been kind of cool if they waited till you get close to the doors and just raffle stomped you with the door.
The door would be nice, yeah. I love how in
Splinter Cell?
Splinter Cell, yeah. Which one was that?
Chaos Theory.
Chaos Theory. They could actually they could kill you
They
with
could
the
kill
door.
you with the door, yeah. It wasn't... Well, I think people underestimate how much damage a door would do if someone kicked it open while you were standing there.
Absolutely.
But they didn't in that game. They knew exactly how
yeah.
much damage it would do.
Stall.
Stall?
Like a
Bathroom stall?
bathroom stall. Would be pretty easy to kick.
And they're steel.
Fuck you.
They're not even wooden doors.
Are bathroom stall doors steel?
I don't know if they're steel, but they're definitely made out of metal of some
I always thought
sort.
they were made out of like hard ass plastic.
I don't think so. Only because, like, I've seen when some fucking delinquents, like, rip the locks off them, and they're all, like, jagged and rusted around that opening. So I guess I'm just assuming, but, I mean,
Ugh.
they definitely mangle you if they smash you in the face.
It's so easy to forget how shitty people are out there, man. If there's someone out there who's willing to rip a door handle off a fucking bathroom stall.
Well, I think you put it right. There's no really good reason for racism because people are already shitty. So
enough
there's
reasons, yeah.
other reasons to hate them. Just look for one of those.
I feel like that's like a slightly different approach to the whole thing because people are always like, "Stop it, let's just get along," and my approach is like, "Don't hate them for that reason. There's like 100 other different reasons you could hate somebody." I'm ignoring this fog wall. We'll be back.
There's a fog wall.
Fog wall. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I really like your reasoning on that. I feel like there isn't a reason to paint people with the same brush, but I can paint all assholes with the same brush. I feel like it's okay to paint people with the same brush if you're basing it off their actions.
Would that be a very dark brown brush?
I guess so. Either that or a bright pink brush. I guess it depends on who you are.
When you said paint assholes, the first thing I thought was Dave Choe wants to talk to you. I got a job for you.
Chris Pratt made an off-camera joke. I don't even remember if it made it into the show, but when he was on Parks and Rec, he was talking to the doctor, and he's like, "Sometimes when I'm pooping,
Yeah.
it won't stop. I just keep wiping and wiping. I'm like a poop marker."
it's like I have a marker. So I actually hit this woman. Yes.
You hit a woman? That's a woman?
Why is she so quiet? She's whispering?
She doesn't have lips. I'm surprised she's talking at all.
Oh shit, was that an innuendo? She asked me if I wanted to buy her moss.
She probably was an Inuit. Oh, she actually has moss.
She has real moss.
Oh, never
She
mind.
is one of the few people who can remove curses. We'll go over curses later. But this purging stone, it's 6,000 souls.
So curses are no big
But
joke.
Yeah, this is what I love about this game is that you have all these vendors that give what is probably an unlimited supply of homeward bones, if you feel like it. But you have to come up and find her.
And you need to have the souls to pay for it.
Yeah.
I like when your currency means more than just currency. Because in this, your currency is how you level up, it's how you get humanities, it's how you get everything, like those, like you said, return items and stuff. So it makes it ultra valuable. It's valuable to you in ways that you actually can't even quantify.
So this next part is like those 7 shocking things, or like seven stupid things, seven ways that Dark Souls links you back to places you've been. Number 7 will shock you.
This is gonna be clickbait. Is
Look
that what
where
you're
we
saying?
are! This motherfucking Firelink Shrine!
Oh, whoa.
Fucking Firelink Shrine!
Could we already...
Ooh.
Whoa, nice strafe. Could we already walk up here at the very beginning?
No. See, we went this way, and we turned left.
Oh, and then you just open this
There.
gate.
And this gate was always locked.
Oh.
And now, we use Firelink Shrine again as our homeward point to another boss. Woo!
So is the boss behind that fog wall?
He is behind the fog wall.
Okay, so that's why we're waiting. We need the Estus flasks.
Yeah, I want the Estus Flask back. I also forgot to reinforce my Estus Flask as well.
I see. Thank you for joining us. Next time, the boss. The boss.
This is the fucking dude.
This is a dude!
He does nothing for me.
Oh. The dude.